Well, it's time for the battle of the royals. It's time for Bangalore and Rajasthan to lock horns again. It's going to be a great game of cricket. Fantastic players on both sides. We have AB de Villiers on one, we have Ben Stokes on the other, Jofra Archer on one, we have the likes of a Chris Morris on the other, Virat Kohli, AB de Villiers, Steve Smith, Sanju Samson, Joss Butler. Fantastic cricketers. Going to be a great contest to watch out for. And who will go ahead and win this contest? The numbers are going to prove that to you. We can have a look at all the history, the numbers, the facts, the stats, everything in this video. So without much further ado, let's quickly jump into it. Well, this game's going to be played in the Dubai International Stadium, and the average first innings scores, not just in Dubai and every other ground, has dipped down, and here it is 171. The wickets have slowed down, the ball is stopping and coming onto the bat, and it is just being UAE as per usual. Here, the teams that have batted first have won more number of games than the teams that have chased, which has been the mantra for the entire tournament. Just win the toss, bat first, put up all the runs that you know you can defend, and go out there and defend it. That's been the mantra, and this time also around, whoever wins the toss is going to do the same thing. I don't think there's a need in change of strategy. Moving on and talking about head-to-head between both these sides. Since 2018, they've met each other 5 times. Thrice Rajasthan have won, once Bangalore has won, and only once there has been a no result. So this gives Rajasthan a very clear advantage going into this contest in terms of head-to-head, but this tournament has been Bangalore's. They've won many a games. This time around, they are at number 3 on the points table. It's very comfortable for them going on from here. All their players are in terrific form. Moving on, let's talk about the all-important numbers, the numbers that are going to decide the fate of this game. Well, Shreyas Gopal is first on the list of numbers. This man has been absolutely sensational versus Bangalore. It's kind of the X factor that has made Rajasthan won 3 of the last 5 encounters between Rajasthan and Bangalore. In 5 matches, 13 wickets has Shreyas Gopal picked against Bangalore. So that is a number that you'll have to be very wary of. And not just that, two of the biggest names in world cricket, two of the biggest names in this Bangalore franchise, AB de Villiers and Virat Kohli, have not had a great time versus Shreyas Gopal. In 5 innings, AB has been dismissed by Shreyas Gopal 4 times, and Virat Kohli in 4 innings has been dismissed by Shreyas Gopal thrice. So these numbers are absolutely crucial considering the fact that the pitches have slowed down. Leg spinners just in general are going to do really well. They're going to top that leading wicket takers chart, and Shreyas Gopal, if he's able to get out these 2 fishes, biggest of fishes, absolutely nothing stopping Rajasthan. Well, the next 2 numbers are also of AB de Villiers because this man has been an absolute legend. Versus Rajasthan, I just told you guys that he's not had a great time versus Shreyas Gopal. But versus Rajasthan as a whole, this man has been absolutely brilliant. In 18 innings, he's got 7 half centuries, and he's due 1 more very soon. And not just that, he's 46 runs away from getting to 4,000 runs in the Indian T20 League, representing the Bangalore franchise. And if he's able to get there in this game, which is absolutely possible, he's going to be just behind Virat Kohli to reach that milestone for this particular franchise. It's going to be a great contest to watch out for. That's pretty much it about all the numbers that you guys have to know. Let's quickly move on and talk about the probable predicted 11s of both these sides. Well, let's quickly start off with Rajasthan's probable predicted 11. They're not going to make a lot of changes. One change that I think they should make is bring in a Manan Vora to settle down the middle order, considering the fact that Ben Stokes is now opening the innings. There is still a lot of questions surrounding that because Ben Stokes potentially comes in at number 4, 5 or 6 and finishes the game off. And if the likes of a Manan Vora or a Robin Uthappa, who can open the innings really well, if that happens, then that brings Ben Stokes in the middle order, which provides a lot of solidity. But otherwise, they're looking really good. Jofra Archer has been good. The youngster Karthik Tyagi has been good. Jaydev Unadkat, the last couple of games have been decent for him. So everything else is coming around for them. Just the fact that a Ben Stokes, if he can come into the middle order, and at the top, if a Robin Uthappa or a Manan Vora play, it'll be a fantastically balanced side. Steve Smith and Sanju Samson still haven't found their lost form, and if they do, there's absolutely nobody stopping Rajasthan, because this team has been an absolute threat when these guys have gotten going. And let's also not forget Rahul Tewatia and the masterclass that he's provided for us in this tournament. Moving on, let's quickly talk about Bangalore. This franchise has been absolutely brilliant this season. They also are not trying to change their combinations a lot. Just because they're losing, they don't want to change their winning combination from the previous games. Chris Morris has been doing well. He also showed us that he can contribute with the bat because he's the latest entrant into the side. Otherwise, this team looks very, very solid. Kohli is in form, ABD is in form, Aaron Finch is finding his form in every other game. Devdutt Padikkal has been absolutely sensational. Every player has contributed. Yuzvendra Chahal, like I said before, has been sensational. The bowling department, the fielding department and the batsmen, everybody are doing their job rightly. This is what my predicted 11 looks like for both these sides. In the comments, do let me know yours. Well, I asked the Cricket Tracker audience if they thought if Virat Kohli and company will be able to make a comeback from their previous loss, and about 60% of the people said that yes, they will be able to do that. And I'm also with the Cricket Tracker audience because that team looks very solid, much more solid than what Rajasthan does. So these are my predictions for this game. In the comments, like I said before, do let me know yours. And if you guys like the video, hit the like button, and if you already haven't done it, then hit that subscribe button. Also press the notification bell right next to it, and I'll see you guys very soon with another video.